Today we are going to build a super simple algorithmic trading system, also called Expert Advisor, and the only ingredients you need is the MetaTrader 5 platform. It is also a trading platform, so not only for backtesting for what we are going to use it today. We advise you to use a no-coding software to actually realize your trading idea, your mechanical trading idea, and putting it into code without actually coding a single line of code. So you don't need to be a full-fledged coder. What is the only thing which is quite important, that you have to have the rationale of a financial trader or of an algorithmic trader, so that you think in small steps, that you think in mechanical steps, and yeah, more or less this is kind of a try and error process. So you just simply have to do it. That is why we are going to do it. I will show you how you can approach a trading idea you come across and then put it into a code via a no-coding platform, put it then into a platform like MetaTrader 5 and see what the strategy is actually doing based on historical price data. What then leads me to the last point, tick data. I'm Nico from New Capital and Profectus AI. We are managing a thriving community passionate about demystifying the world of trading. Imagine a place where you get the fishing stick and the whole pond. That's us. We empower you with best practices in manual trading and algorithmic trading. Our crown jewel, Pi. Pi is a fully serviced and automated trading software, making algorithmic investing accessible and exciting for everyone, especially if you are just starting out. Got questions? Need guidance? Our quick response customer support team is here to help you through every step of your learning adventure. So whether you are a manual trading enthusiast, an algo trading aspirant, or just curious about letting a bot handle your trades while you learn, we've got you covered. Click the link in the upper right corner to choose your path in the exciting universe of trading. So you need a reliable source of stellar price data, historical price data. So there is a saying, bullshit in, bullshit out. When you test your algorithmic trading idea on corrupted data, which is very common out there, especially the data you get from your broker, you never get the quality which you actually need. So you really need reliable so-called tick data. A tick is the smallest movement within the financial markets. So this just as a side information. And well, you can download MetaTrader 5 yourself. FX Streamer is an online platform, which I will show you in just a second. And the tick data is actually something what we are going to provide you. Normally, it is quite pricey. You have to buy it. In that case, we will provide you with price data of US dollar and Japanese yen. So First of all, you need, of course, somewhat a starting point. What we normally teach in our course and Profectus is kind of rational and best practices. So normally you don't want to start from YouTube, but in that case, I think it is a great start actually to see a strategy which is probably not well working, or at least already doomed right from the start. As you can see, I simply punched in a simple Forex strategy. Forex means foreign exchange, so we are talking about the currency market. And as you can see, the very first video which is popping up is this guy's super simple stochastic indicator. Quite interesting. As you can see, also all the other strategies are always starting with an indicator. So what is more or less the worst what you can do when you start thinking about strategies, since every indicator is fed by either price or time. So there's always kind of a lag, since an indicator is the result of historical price data. So that means that every indicator, more or less, which is presented, is quite likely that the trading strategy is not working, or at least kind of random. So in that case, I simply clicked on, checked out this strategy, the best MACD trading strategy, mentioning a win rate of 86%. Interesting, it is quite high, but it's telling you absolutely nothing about the strategy, if it's good or not, since a win rate is not good enough to judge about a trading strategy. So you can check it out yourself. I will put the link in the video description as well, so you can watch it. I don't go into the nitty-gritty. Maybe the most important part about the MACD, really in a nutshell, it's a bit, it's not perfectly explained, but you can check it out yourself on the internet. It is more or less based on a fast and slow moving average, which you can see here. These are these two lines, and as soon as the fast moving average of the MACD is crossing the slower one, it is a signal for whatever. So it is at least a signal to buy or sell the underlying asset. The last step is then you go here on the navigator window, you right click on Expert Advisors and you click on refresh. As soon as you're doing this, your Expert Advisor, your algorithmic trading system, will pop up in your list. As you can see here for me, I put it in the folder Profectus community, created a subfolder video builds, and here it is, simple system number 2. You simply choose it, you select it. You also select the underlying asset. It can be anything. It can be also a stock. It can be a crypto. In that case, it is US dollar, Japanese yen. In fact, in the video they tested Ethereum on the 15-minute chart. Well, I will go along with the 15 minutes as well. Maybe not the whole time period. Let's simply start from 2015 May. And let's see, we didn't punch in any constants, so with the help of so-called constants, or here they are misleadingly described as variables, you can optimize, for example, the size of your profit target, the size of your stop loss, and more or less every kind of number you have seen before. What we're going to do, we test it on every tick, which is the most precise testing mode. To fasten up the procedure, we will calculate the profit in pips and simply kick it off. Let's see how's it developing, and there you can actually see, well, is the trading strategy working well? Is it a viable and feasible trading strategy? And you can simply get a feeling. We also teach in the course how to approach the backtesting, so you definitely don't want to use the whole data you have at hand to simply, again, avoid curve fitting, find the true edge. And here in that case, it is quite interesting. It is a very good looking equity curve for now, but as you can also see, first of all, many trades are triggered. Just as a background information, many trades are triggered within only roughly 1 year. You have this kind of equity curve. For your background information, we started with a trading account with demo money of 100,000 US dollar, and we are risking 0.1%. So super low risk, but it is good enough since we are assuming trading a 100k trading account. And as you can see, the strategy is not complete nonsense. It is quite interesting. There's definitely a lot to improve, since you see we peaked here. Let's see. Somewhere in the mid of 2016, and since then we are in a drawdown. A drawdown, that means the equity curve never excelled the prior high of our equity curve. What is a bit sad, so right here we are already in a drawdown for 2 years. 2.5, 3 years. So it is quite a rough strategy, much things to improve, as the guy is also mentioning it in the video itself. So you can simply add your discretionary to the strategy itself, add your ideas. There are many more things to improve. As you can see now, we tested more or less 6 years of data, super interesting. So MetaTrader 5, when you hear this squeaky noise, which is getting a bit annoying after a while, you can check out the backtest report. As you can see, history quality 100%. This is what we need. We need at least 99%. A ton of trades were triggered, 2,000, quite many. The profit trades, roughly 40% win ratio. Good enough, right? It is still profitable, but barely profitable. We are, let's see, almost back to break even after 6 years of trading this strategy. So take it with a grain of salt. Take every strategy, every recommendation with a grain of salt. Only things you build yourself, or you know the source, who you build it, and who is maintaining the strategy is reliable. So this was more or less a quick introduction in algorithmic trading, what kind of software you can use without spending any money, and even the tick data, which is super important. We are giving this to you as well for free. So simply play around, get comfortable with the software, and let us know your questions in the comments. See you soon.